Hello and welcome back to Blue Jay Acres. My name is Noelle. Thank you so much for stopping by. I got my partner Ronnie here. And we are gonna do something we never ever do. We are gonna go grab a value meal, I guess, or whatever kind of meal you call it at McDonald's. And then we're gonna bring it home and we are gonna make it way cheaper than what we buy it for. And then they will do a comparison for you, my family, and let you know how the homemade is versus that. But we're also going to show you exactly what you need to buy, how much it costs. And to make it fast food still, you can even put the order straight into like a Walmart app or any of the pickup apps, Kroger, any of them, and just drive through, have it ready to go. Say you're on your way home from work, put all the ingredients you need, and just like going through a drive-through, just go through and they load it to your car. Then you leave, you can come home. And the longest part about making this will be putting the fries in the air fryer or the oil or the oven. Otherwise, you can throw it together really, really fast and it really saves you a whole lot of money. So let's go to McDonald's. No.
What can I get for you?
What do you want? Yes, I need to get a Big Mac meal.
Alright, what's the drink?
Coke with that.
Alright.
And that's all.
$8.49.
Thank you. Okay, so we are back from McDonald's and you saw that that was $8.49. Now to buy that for 4 people, then you're going to be spending $33.96. Now I personally, feed 6 to 8 people, so for me it would be way more expensive, which is why we don't really ever go there. But I'm going to show you how we're going to make it, and we're going to buy everything we need, and we're going to spend $25.91, and I'm going to show you how to make it even a little cheaper. But even though that sounds like, well, you're not saving that much, we're going to save $8.05 total. We're going to be able to get it for $6.48 a person. But then you also have all this other food left over that you add into your meal plan for the week. So let me go on and show you what we bought, and then we'll put it all together, and then you'll also be able to see what we have left over. Alright, so here we have mayonnaise for $2.12. If you already have mayonnaise at your house, you already just knocked off $2.12. We have our buns over here for $1.46. I did get cola for $1.48. We got our singles here for $1.98. I got margarine for $1.38. You might even already have that at your house. Here is lettuce. Now to make it super fast and easy, we went ahead and did the shredded lettuce for $1.98. However, it's 4 cents cheaper if you buy a head of lettuce for $1.94. You can save money doing that, and you also then would have a lot of lettuce left over to make a salad with our salad dressing that we also bought. Over here we have fries. So these fries are $4.47, and they are really pretty good. If you though wanted to just cut up some fries, I know that takes more time, but you could buy a whole bag of potatoes, a 5-pound bag of potatoes for $3.68. That would save you 79 cents, and you would have a lot of potatoes left over. However, if you're really just wanting some French fries, like McDonald's kind of fries, and I really do like these extra crispy fast food fries, if that's really what you're craving. Then we got 1 onion for 78 cents. We will have onion left over. We got a pound of hamburger for $3.97. Got a jar of pickles here for $2.38. If you have pickles, you wouldn't need to buy that either. Got sesame seeds for $1.94. Again, if you have that already at your house, you wouldn't need that. And we got Thousand Island for $1.97. So that's everything we bought. Now, if you want to keep it even cheaper, you could do away with sesame seeds and not worry about having that on the top of your bun. You probably already have mayonnaise in your house. You could already have the pickles. And not need to buy that stuff, and that's going to take your price down quite a bit more. But we're also going to have so much of this stuff left over that you have a lot to go into your next dinner if you want. So let's go on and make this though, and here's how you make some delicious Big Macs at home really fast. The fast or the longest part is gonna be cooking this whole bag of fries here. I'm gonna use the air fryer. You could fry them in oil if you want. You can bake them in the oven. But regardless, this I think is gonna be the longest part of our whole process. I am just gonna be making these for, I'll do them for about 20 minutes in my air fryer. And if you want to see, they look just like McDonald's kind of fries. Okay, next we're going to work on our buns. Now if you stick around for after we make this first Big Mac one, I'm going to show you how my family usually does it, because Big Macs are a favorite around here. And we do it usually 2 ways, and I will share that with you after I make the original Big Mac. But we're gonna need 2 of the flat pieces. So 1 whole bun and 1 flat piece. 1 bottom piece of the bun. I'm gonna do that for 4 people. I went ahead and I preheated my oven to 350 degrees. And then I have 4 tops left over. And this is great for doing like garlic bread to make with spaghetti or something like that. So don't do anything with those. I mean, keep them. That's what I would do, turn them into garlic bread, because after a more expensive meal like this, we're probably going to do spaghetti the next night. Then I would take my margarine, and I'm going to just put some on each of these buns. That makes all the difference. Do not skip this step. You're going to definitely go through a stick of your margarine probably. You don't want to skip this. Alright, then we're going to pop this in the oven to let this kind of just crisp up a little bit, brown, and melt the butter nicely. Then we're going to move into our burgers. I'm going to go on and just put that in here into this bowl so I can divide it up. I'm going to want to make 8 patties. So I've got a piece of my parchment paper right here. Sorry, I'm saying a lot. I'm going to just pinch off a little bit of a burger because these are pretty small. I'm going to go on and just, I guess, divide it up into 8. To make them flat and not really thick. I'm going to take one, I'm going to smash it and flatten it the best I can with my hand. Then I'm going to scoot it on down a little bit more. It's definitely wanting to stick a little bit. And I'm going to roll it with my rolling pin. Because this will cook down quite a bit. And then I'm just going to do that with each of my burgers. Alright, then I'm just going to put our burger in. I got this one too thin. And just kind of piece back together, push down, put it in our pan here. This meat does not want to stay together very good. While the beef is cooking, we're going to grate some onion. I'm doing the grating because I don't feel like chopping it really small. If you want to take the time to chop it really small, or you get one of those really cool choppers, that works good too. And grating though will still get it nice and fine. And then we don't have a fancy chopper. It's not in the picture. I do have my little handy pulley chopper. That can be done. And that just goes like this. You just give it pulls and it chops it up. And then you can see that chops it up nice and small as well. So you could do it either way. Either grate it, chop it, do something really fast so that you're not spending a lot of time on it. Back over to our burgers. Again, I told you they would shrink up. Just having issues with burgers today. If you can see, our buns look beautiful. And we'll pull those out. Okay, next we're gonna start to assemble our Big Macs. So you got one on the bottom. We're gonna take one of our burgers. I did just look at the Big Mac and they only put one piece of cheese at the bottom on the bottom burger. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, next I am going to make our mac sauce. So I am just going to take some of the mayonnaise and some Thousand Island. That's really all you have to do to make a fast, easy mac sauce. Mix it all together. Just a little bit more of the Thousand Island. Alright, then I'm going to put our little bottoms on here. Then it shows, when I just looked at the Big Mac, it has the mac sauce then on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to put these back in the oven just for a minute, but don't worry. The lettuce, everything will be fine. Just don't leave it in for a long time. We want that cheese to get good and melty. Then goes your onion. Your burgers. The first one that I really flattened out and rolled, it fits the best on the bun. That's alright, I still got a little bit of extra meat here. Just squeeze them on here. And then goes lettuce. This is how the Big Mac over there looks. Kind of looked under the bun to see what was going on here. So there's lettuce. And then add 2 pickles. Alright, then I'm going to put my top on. Pickles in there. I'm going to take some of my melted margarine, Brush the top of my bun. Again, these are going back in at 350. And I know lettuce doesn't usually go in the oven, but this will cook up really fast. Just enough to melt the cheese and toast these sesame seeds just a little bit. Sesame seeds sprinkled on top. And this is going in the oven for just a minute. Okay, next I want to show you while that's heating up real quick, because this goes so fast. I want to show you my fastest way that we make Big Macs at home all the time, because my crew loves them. So I just take the ground beef. You would do your buns the same way, just toast them with a little bit of your margarine or butter. I'd take some onion. Just gonna use the rest of this onion that we already chopped up. And I would just brown this real quick. Alright, but this time around with the buns, instead of doing all that, I'm going to do it super fast and just sprinkle some, or base some butter on here. And then put these in the oven to just get a little bit golden brown. This way really is so much faster. And this is leaving behind quite a bit of grease here, so I would definitely drain this some. Alright, and then to this, I'm going to use the rest of the mac sauce, but you would just add, just without even mixing it all up, you just take a scoop of mayonnaise, a little bit of Thousand Island, and then just mix this all together. Happens really fast. Turn your heat off. Move this from the heat, and we're just waiting on our buns to heat up. Okay, you could have got them a little bit toastier if you wanted to. I'm just trying to kind of hurry up before everything gets cold. So I'm going to take the tops off, put them all over here. There's all my tops. All right. Then we're going to make 8 of these. And look at how much more you get too. It's just is way more filling. You could honestly even get another set of buns and make more if you wanted. But we're just going to put this meat, sorry if I don't have you down far enough, on here. So. Another way that my family likes to do these is if you have tortillas and you don't have buns and you don't want to make buns or go buy buns, then you just make a wrap and brown it in some oil on top of the stove. It's delicious. My family loves it. And I'm just going to put some cheese on each one. Again, if you want pickles, I'll throw a couple on for those that like pickles. Okay, and then I would do my buns, the tops, and then I will take it off and I'll add some lettuce right after they cook up a little bit. I'm gonna add my sesame seeds, my butter, and these are like a Big Mac Sloppy Joe. They really are one of our favorites. So I always have the stuff pretty much on hand, except for the Thousand Island. I have to buy that usually. Alright, now I'm going to pop this in the oven and let this cheese melt, and then we'll add our lettuce. Okay, then I'm just going to take some off and pop on the lettuce. Put the oven on the lettuce. Now this is my preferred way because it really takes no time at all. At all. And we have it like this all the time. Alright, so here we have it. Here is the McDonald's, the burger, the fries, the Coke. Then here is the homemade burger, fries, Cokes, all of that. Which, look, every bit as good. They're a little taller, where this is a little bit wider. I would still say in comparison they're probably about the same amount size-wise. Or my favorite route is you make a bunch of Big Mac Sloppy Joes. That's my favorite. But don't forget, you've got all this stuff left over. You would have more lettuce, except I used some for the Sloppy Joes. But you've got 3 sticks of margarine. I used 8 slices of these for the Sloppy Joes as well. You wouldn't have done that. You would still have that. All of this ingredients. Make some garlic bread. Still have some cola left. So now comes the big thing, taste testing. All right, Charles is gonna be your taste tester. So I'll move the Coke out of the way. And then I hope you're hungry because I need you to try. Well, you're trying ours. Try McDonald's first. Then try ours, and then you can end with one of our favorite, the Big Mac Sloppy Joes. The McDonald's is gonna be a little bit cold right now, so.
McDonald's fries are always good, but I like ours a little better, I think.
I think those are really good, those frozen fast food French fries. I really do think they taste like fast food fries. They're still kind of expensive, but not compared to like buying them at McDonald's. All right, you can try the real Big Mac and then the homemade Big Mac.
Yeah, let me do it that way.
Yeah, I think that's more fair. And you have to be honest. You can't just say because you're married to me. But we always do make our Big Mac craving with the Sloppy Joes. Alright, that's the Big Mac. Everybody knows pretty much what a Big Mac tastes like. Now try the homemade. He honestly has gotten to where he mostly prefers everything homemade.
I'm getting the hiccups. Sorry.
You gotta squish it down, it's tall.
Alright, so a little trickier. The flavor's off just a little. But I actually do like this better. It's
The flavor's off what, in the sauce a little bit?
just very minutely. I would say maybe find a way to squish them down a little more.
That's your job when you eat it. All right, now stop. You got to eat a Big Mac Sloppy Joe. I didn't bring you a napkin. Or maybe there's one in the McDonald's. Sometimes they give napkins. Nope, they didn't this time. All right, pause. That's what children are for.
All right, what am I trying now?
The Big Mac Sloppy Joe. Just pick one up.
Here?
Everybody's hungry. We're all hungry now. And luckily there is,
Now, this is a little more manageable to get in my mouth.
yeah, you've had that so many times. There's 7 of us eating, so this'll.
It's like a loose meat sandwich. Very good.
So which is your favorite of all 3?
I think it might actually be good.
I know you were going to say that. They're really, really good. I usually make them on slider buns, too.
Gonna make them a little less drippy.
There's no real way to do that.
Very good though.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to eat all this now, don't I?
Yes, you do. All right, we're gonna go. All right, so there you have it. McDonald's at home. Hopefully you guys try these out. The Sloppy Joes, I just always do because I think they're just so fast, so easy, and I honestly usually prefer ours too. You can make a mac sauce with all kind of other ingredients and not just do mayonnaise and Thousand Island, but that's just the fast, easy, get it on the table really quick. But we're gonna go eat because everybody's hungry, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.
I just want to say, whichever one you go with on these, you won't be disappointed. They're very good.
Thank you. All right, bye everybody. Have a great day or night, wherever you are.